Hey there, welcome back for another Warhammer chat. This is a video that I put it up last night, but the lighting wasn't so good, so I thought I wanted to do these miniatures a bit more justice by showing them to you in the light of the day. So here we have some of my Marauder miniatures from the 1980s. Marauder miniatures started, I think, 1987 and went on into the 90s, and I think they formed the mainstay of Games Workshop's fantasy range during that time. Just some really evocative miniatures, really interesting, especially the dwarf range, the orcs, and of course the ogres. So here's I've got three Marauder ogres, and I've put them into a similar kind of paint scheme. And here's my third one over here. Let's put them in this order. I think it looks a bit nicer like that. There we are. Look at that. Whoops. There we go. Looking mean, gruesome, heroes for hire. They're my Marauder Ogres. Quite substantially shorter than the current edition Ogres. If I put one behind you there, you can see that there's definitely a bit of a size issue going on there. Yeah. I think I'll do another video showing you my my current issue Games Workshop Ogres. But there you go, they're the Marauders. I've done that colour scheme for a good reason, because they are going to be part of another force. They're going to be heroes for hire in a Halfling Army. Yes, you heard it here first. My Halfling Army. Or Halfling battle contingent, defending the moot from pillaging orcs and goblins, or maybe vile humans, who knows. But I was reading an unofficial rule book that you can read online. If you just type into a Google search Halfling Army book, you'll get it there. It's an unofficial Halfling army list for Warhammer, and in the fluff, the Halflings hire the ogres with a promise of a decent meal, and by that they don't mean offering themselves up, which the ogres would probably happily take up. But if they did that, there would be no one to cook for them, because Halflings are legendary cooks. In fact, the Halfling heroes in the army list, you must have a read, it's so funny, are the chefs. The Halfling chefs are the heroes, and the Halfling kind of magic is all based around their cooking, and gives them, it gives them buffs, toughness buffs, strength buffs, and etc, etc. So within a Halfling army you can include some ogres, and I think those ogres go really, really well with the Halflings from the Marauder range. So there you go. Pretty expensive to collect these. You might be able to pick up a bargain on eBay, but really for the Halflings, you might, with post and packaging, you're looking at about £5 per model, which is is quite a lot. But I will do a video all about Games Workshop pricing very soon. I know it's been done a few times before, but I want to approach it from a slightly different angle. But that's another video. But you'll get my opinion, which obviously I'm not saying I'm an expert by any stretch of the imagination, but I've been collecting models since the early 1980s, so I think I can give you a good overview of how the what the attitudes have been like and how things have changed or stayed the same. So here's some more Marauder miniatures. This is part of a box set, which is Dwarven Spearmen. I got inspired to paint these using this scheme by a blogger called White Knight, who also makes miniatures himself. Sorry about that. Oops. Yeah. White Knight's army is all based on a Renaissance theme, and they were inspired. He was inspired by Marauder miniatures range from the late 80s, early 90s, and the dwarves of that time had this sort of Renaissance feel, very kind of European, feel to them. If you're wondering about the stripy pole arms, yes, they did take me bloody ages to do. And you know, yes, it did give me burnout painting them that way. I actually bought about 35 of these models, and yeah, I got pretty tired doing it. And but looking at them now, I'm really pleased with them. These are probably the most expensive type of rank and file dwarves you can buy online at the moment, simply because of their scarcity. And I just think they really look amazing. Here we go. I've got a bunch more, but you know, just to keep things nice. That fella is the hero, and this guy is the standard bearer. If I can get him out. So I know I keep going on about pricing, but I think it is an obsession amongst gamers. I think when these came out, you were probably looking at about £2 for 4, maybe £2.50 for 5. I could be wrong on that, but I'm not far off with that guesstimate. That's not really a word, is it? Anyway, so there you go, some Marauder dwarves. Now, dwarves can't have spears in the current edition rules, but you can give them great weapons, and I think certainly those should and could count as great weapons. Yeah, I probably need to touch up the stripes a bit. There's a little bit of unevenness going on. Give you a little close up of the kind of face detail I've got going on. Yeah, some really cool miniatures, I think. And stick around for some more Games Workshop chat featuring more Marauder dwarves. Looking back at Remington Steele's collection. Yeah, hope you have a good one, and I hope this video has looked somewhat better in the daylight. Recorded on my iPhone, which I'm told, according to the settings, records in HD. Yeah, baby. Alright, I think that's coming on nicely. Yeah, check out those unofficial rules. Some really cool stuff going on there. Alright, God bless. Till the next time. Bye bye.